How's it going, YouTube? Wing and Ding TV here. Just going to do a quick review of my new purchase. It's a Stihl MS250 chainsaw. I've got it sitting beside an older saw that I've had for probably 7 or 8 years, and it's been a good saw. It's just kind of heavy, and it's more of a, well, not more of a professional saw. It is a professional saw, and compared to the Stihl, it's probably equivalent to a 440, 460 Stihl, somewhere along in there. Pretty heavy. The thing probably weighs 15, 17 pounds with the bar and the chain on it. And this one weighs a whole lot less. Really nice saw and really light. Very easy to maneuver around with. Still got about an 18-inch bar on this one, I believe. And yep, 18-inch bar right there. And you know, I don't really have a need for two saws, but I've got some little stuff that I do on a regular basis that the big one is fine for, but it's just kind of overkill and it's a lot of weight for what I like to do. And so I picked this one up, and so far, after using it 2 or 3 times, I'm very impressed with it. It's got the traditional Stihl caps, you know, where you just pop the lid, turn it backwards and wrong-handed, but anyway. Those are easy on, easy off to fill for the gas and the oil up here. A little bit different to start this versus the Husky. You have to pull both levers here, push that all the way down, pull it till it fires, and then it goes up to the next spot, and at that point it should fire within the next pull or two, and then it's running from there on out. And then to kill it, you push this all the way up. That is the one thing that I do not like about the saw, is that, you know, when you're cutting with it, it's not natural to want to pull this up, whereas the Husky, in order to kill this, a little bit different design, you pull this out for choke. As soon as it fires, push that in, it's running. When you get ready to shut it down, you know, your thumb's in position to push the lever down, kills the saw. Much better thought out design, in my opinion. Not that this one doesn't work, it's just, you know, it's not natural to have to reach down. I can't get the camera where you can see it. Reach down to push up on this. You know, you either got to take a hand off to push it down, or if you take this hand off, you know, push it up to kill it. I said down, but I meant up. But again, you know, great saw. Very easy to use and maneuver, like I said, and been real pleased with it. Cranks pretty well, and it's got a lot of power. I mean, for a small saw, which is what I was really looking for, was a small saw with a fair amount of power. And I'm sure this is probably on the upper end of the homeowner units. But again, for what I'm doing with it, that's perfectly fine. And if I need to cut something bigger, larger, use it more often, you know, all day or whatever, I can use that. But this, believe it or not, would probably be a lot easier to carry around. But anyway, that's kind of my review. Again, it's the MS250, and very pleased with it. I highly recommend it. And again, the only concern, not a concern, but the only complaint or whatever that I have is just I wish that this was reversed as far as killing it, and a little more intuitive to use like the Husky is to push it down. But other than that, it's a great saw, and runs good, not too terribly loud. So there you go. Highly recommend it if you need a small saw. That's the one that I would recommend. And again, it's a pretty light saw for most people. I'm 6'4", weigh about 215, so lugging them around is not a huge issue. But again, the Husky, for what I like to do and what I normally do, is just a little bit of overkill. But there you go. Enjoy and be safe. Thanks.